Aloha, everybody. This is Gigi from Kauai Community College. I'm going to talk about the making 10 to subtract and how that prepares students for the sliding method. I know this is not one of our favorite lessons in the book, um, but I think maybe it's worth trying to emphasize, and perhaps we can revise the way we present the information. So rather than using the 10 frames like the curriculum suggested, what we should do is to use the number bonds to really have students to think about breaking the numbers apart and bringing it down to 10, because this lesson again is making 10 to subtract. For example, if we have 13 minus, say, 8, okay? And we want to go ahead and break the numbers down and subtracting some to get to 10, and then subtract from 10 because it's easier to make 10, right? And because the students will know the friends of 10. And that's, I think, the intent of the lesson. So if we actually, instead of having the double number bonds, like how the book shows you, um, there is no way for students to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? So there's no way for you to know if the students had like cross out 3 to get down to 10 and then cross out 5 more, or if they had just go ahead and cross out 8 straight and see that 5 is left, right? So like when you're doing an assessment and you have the 10 frame shown like that, there is no way for you to really assess whether or not they have made 10. So using the number bond, I feel will show that process a little bit better. So 13 we know is 10 and 3. Okay, now if we were to bring the difference down to 10 to make 10 to subtract, then we have to subtract 3. That means we're going to have to break 8 into 3 and something else, and that something else is 5. Okay, so now we can say we will take 3 away from that 3 right there. We are now left with 10 minus 5. That's the thing that's left to subtract. So 10 minus 5 is now 5. All right. So that is the intent of the lesson. So now how does it help link to a method later on? So later on, and I feel like this sliding method is actually a little bit more advanced at this point. But if students know the number line, or if they are already thinking of the number line, you may want to show them this because it actually does make sense. 13 minus 8 is the distance from the number 8 to the number 13. So we are looking at this distance here, right? So with the sliding method, that's what the answer is. With the sliding method, we can slide this distance right here, um, anywhere we want, as long as we keep that distance the same. All right. So the idea of making 10 is to say, okay, what if we shift this 3 units back? That's our minus 3 right there. If we shift this 3 units back, this end will end up at, say, 10, right? And then this end will have to move the same amount back for the distance or the difference to not change. So So this actually going to go 3 units back as well. So that's going to end up right here at 5. So there we go. The answer is that 13 minus 8 is the same as 10 minus 5, and the answer we know is 5. And that is what we call the sliding method. And they would do this after first grade, but in first grade, we are making 10 to subtract.